started. Okay, assume there is two machine here. First one is M1 and second one is M2. And some student asked me for the notes. So first I tell you my the lecture is enough for you, and I also provide the handwritten notes after I complete the topic. Okay, so first you just take notes of my lecture, and it is enough for your future and your present also. So there is two machine here, and this M1 and M2 wants to communicate to each other. So how they communicate? To pass some data to each other. Now this data, so M1 have some register here and M2 have some register here. So the data stored into the register and passes through the buses, and the register is collection of two parts here. Let's see, register have the two things here. So state, one is state and one is content. And this content means it stored some value of some variable. So see, this value can be many types. This value, logically this value can be a number. Okay, this value can be a character also. This value can be operator also. Operator. Operator, so on. Okay, so on. So value can be a number, value can be character, value can be operator. So this value, anyone, its number, character, operator, all are stored into the memory of the machines in the binary formats. You can say the binary strings here, strings of binary digits. This be more logical. Strings of binary digits. Okay, and a number can be like this. It is 97, and you can write 97 like plus 97 also, and you can write 97 in 67 also. Why? This is not 67, this is 67. It is in BCD format, binary coded decimal. This is different number system, and this is your signed integer, and this is unsigned integer. So here we see one single number. It is 97, it is 97, it is also 97. Same value. But single number represent by some different number system. And what is the, and here also are this thing, you can write the 97 like the small a in ASCII format. You know that? I think you know. ASCII alphanumeric number systems. So you can small a equal to the value 97, capital A 65, I think. So it is a ASCII number system. So these all four are same in terms of the value. All four are same, but they are different in terms of the representation of what? Representation of number system. Okay, third one is addressing mode. So we just covered the data part, and here coming to addressing mode. So what the addressing mode do? Just write the line how operand is given in the instruction. How the operand is given, there underline this word operand, it given in the instruction. Addressing mode answer this question. When you study some new topic, you have to ask some question of yourself, of your own understanding, not others. You don't believe my words. You just question me, sir, what is this, sir, what is this? Okay, it can be silly question, but you have to question. So when we study some subject, someone arise this type of question, how the operand is given in the instruction. So the answer is addressing must take care of this. Acha, what is the operand actually? Okay, instruction is divide. When we write a instruction, divide into two parts. One is operand and other is operator. Operand is the variables and operator is the instruction part. This like this, add R1, R2. So these two are the operand and this is the operator. This is the instruction also, the operator part. And when you write in our mathematics a plus b, so a and b are operand and this is the operator. You know this, like this. Chalo. Okay, so I in the first class I gave you the definition of computer organization. So what is the definition? Anyone? What is the definition of computer organization? Anyone can.
So it is the logical design of the system.
Yes, logical design of the system. Design of the system. And this logical design of the system. Simple, straightforward answer. Okay. And then this logical design is aid for the performance improvement. Why we use the computer organization? So it is the answer, performance improvement. So when we have to improve the performance, so we have to define some unit of this, how we measure the performance. So what is the unit here? Unit is work done per unit time. Okay, how the laborers in the human, how the laborers are get their salary? There is some unit. একটা কাজ করছে কেউ, তো সে তার স্যালারি পাচ্ছে, যেরকম আমি একটা লেবার, কলেজে লেবার আর কি, সে কাজ করছি, তো আমরা স্যালারি পাচ্ছি। তো একটা আমার মান্থলি স্যালারিটার একটা আওয়ারলি একটা ডিভিশন আছে। সো ওটা যদি একটা টোটাল আওয়ার্স দিয়ে ডিভাইড করা হয়, সো সেটা আওয়ার স্যালারি, বাট দিস ইজ দ্য আওয়ার স্যালারি, বাট আওয়ার টাইম, not salary here, the time I give the you, so that's divided into unit time, divided in total time, so the work done per unit time. So now machines also measures by the work done per unit time. Okay, so there is some in future there is some unit like this, MIPS means million instruction per second. Which machine is good, which machine is worst? So the measurement is MIPS. That means in 1 second how many instruction can be executed. This is the work done of the machine. In 1 second how many instruction can be executed in the machine. Okay, so here example, M1 is a machine and it is 10 MIPS. Here M2 20 MIPS. Ten MIPS mean 10 million instruction per second. This machine M1 can be executed 10 million instruction per second. Okay, so logically M2 is the better than M1 because it is 20 million instruction per second. So you can you calculate in one instruction for executing one instruction how many time is required? You can calculate here. Okay, I write this.
1 by 10 million seconds.
Yes,
10 to the power minus 6. 10 to the power minus 6 seconds.
10 to the power minus 6.
In 1 by 10 million, and for machine use 1 by 20.
It is million.
Yes,
Million means
sir, 6 zeros. So 10 to the power minus 6 it should be.
million means 10 to the power 6, not 10 to the power 7.
7.
Million is 10 to the power minus 6, but 10 million goes.
No,
Yes, sir,
million is
but-
not minus
Sir,
6,
what-
million is 6. You can
Sir,
say
1 million, sir, 1 million is billions.
Hello?
one by one answer.
10 to the power minus 8.
Million.
Sir, 1 million is 10 lakh, sir.
1.
Yes,
Sir,
1
one
million is 10
instruction-
lakh. So 1 million is 10 lakh. So 10 lakh. 10.
For one instruction, it will be 10 to the power minus 8.
Six
So 1
zero,
into
sir.
1 instruction.
1 2
Yes, sir.
3 4. এই আমি কত লাখ লিখলাম? এটা কত হলো? 1 লাখ হলো? হ্যাঁ 1 লাখ। হ্যাঁ
Yes.
হ্যাঁ,
Yes, sir.
another zero. It is 10. It is 1 million, I think.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
sir.
So
So
how many
zeros are
zeros
there?
are there?
6.
So 10 to the power 6, I think here.
Yes, at only.
Yes, 10 to the power 6. So here 10 means 10 into 10 to the power 6.
Yes, sir.
And it is 20 into 10 to the power 6. Now just here
Sir, for one instruction, it will take 5 into 10 to power minus 8 seconds to execute, sir.
so how many? 5 millisecond, I think 5 millisecond
into
per
10 to the power
instruction.
minus 8.
Huh?
Sir, 5 into 10 to the power minus 8, sir.
First one. First one.
So it will be 10 to the power minus 7 for first one.
It is very confusing. So many different answers.
Sir, it is simple math, sir. If sir 20 million instruction is done in 1 second, then one instruction will be done in 1 by 20 million seconds, which is 5 into 10 to the power 8 seconds.
Yes, 5 into 10 to the power 8 seconds. 5 into 10 to the power 8.
Minus 8.
And this one?
10 to the power minus 7.
10 to the power minus 7. Fine. It is very simple math, but তাও স্টুডেন্টরা কিন্তু ভুলভাল করবে ক্যালকুলেশন। ঠিক আছে, so first one is five into 10 to the power minus 8 second per instruction.
Sir, second one is 5. Sir, second one is 5 into 10 to the
Second
power
one,
minus
yeah.
8.
Second one, and
And
first one?
10 to the power minus
10 to the
7.
power minus 7.
Okay, so second one is 5 into 10 to the minus 6 and first one is 10 to the power minus second
7.
per instruction. We can write like this because we just divided it to. So per instruction means one instruction can be executed in this time. Okay, so in the second machine, first one is the 10 to the power minus 8. So which one is lesser? Which one is lesser here?
The second machine.
Second machine.
This one. This one is less time, no?
Yes, sir.
Obviously. So when we increase the MIPS part, the one instruction execution time automatically decrease. So
Yes, sir.
that means we can write what is the conclusion here. Our conclusion is এটা ইয়ে হচ্ছে না। আচ্ছা, improvement. We have to improve the performance by increasing the MIPS value. So improvement increased, time reduce. Just write this line like this. Improvement increase means we just increase the MIPS value and automatically the time reduces. Okay. So our objective is reduce the times. So for reducing the time, one measure is improvement measure, performance improvement by increasing the million instruction per second value. Now next one is efficient use of resources. Efficient use of resources. এই দেখো কেউ একজন এসছে আমাকে জানায়নি, বেচারা ঢুকতে পারেনি। এইমাত্র কে এন্ট্রি করলে? অর্পণ। অর্পণ তো নাকি?
हाँ सर
হ্যাঁ, তুমি কতক্ষণ ওয়েট করছিলে?
Sir, 15 minutes.
15 মিনিট? তুমি আমাকে জানাবে তো, আমি বললাম না আমাকে মেসেজ করো। আমি ওখানে থাকলে, ওই উইন্ডোটায় থাকলে উইন্ডোটা দেখতে পাচ্ছি না। এ হে,
Sorry, sir.
ঠিক আছে, ইট ইজ রেকর্ডিং, তো ডোন্ট ওয়ারি। ওকে।
Okay, sir.
হুম হুম। Okay, efficient use of resources. So first one is the instruction pipeline. Instruction pipeline, this is very important for the computer architecture subject. In this computer organization, in your MacOut syllabus, just a basic of this, but in your fourth semester, I think in fourth semester the 50% of question will come from this topic, instruction pipeline. Okay, these both subject are same subject, both are not different, but our BTech syllabus is like this. Okay, what is instruction pipeline? Instruction pipeline is, just write this like overlapped phases of instruction in time. Overlap phases of an instruction in time. So what is the phases here? Phases means the stage of the instruction. What is the stages? Stages is like this, the phase. The phase. তোমরা কি দেখতে পাচ্ছ? না দেখতে পেলে বলবে আমাকে, এই যে লেখাগুলো, হ্যাঁ আমি জাস্ট জুম আউট করে দেবো।
Okay, sir.
এটা জুম আউট না করলে তোমরা দেখতে পাবে না গোটা বোর্ডটা, ঠিক আছে? আমরা জুম আউট করে দেবো যখন তোমরা নোটটা নেবে। এখন জাস্ট বোঝো, ঠিক আছে? জাস্ট আন্ডারস্ট্যান্ড
Okay, sir.
what I am
Okay,
trying
sir.
to say. So first one is store. Not store, it can like this. First one is fetch, second one is decode, third one is execute, and fourth one is store. So when we execute some instruction, so before the execution and after the execution we did something like this. When this is the instruction here, add the example r1 r2. So first we have to, আবার কেউ এলো নাকি? মেসেজ এলো, ওই দীপক
Yes, sir.
এসছে। দীপক দাঁড়াও, দীপককে আমি অ্যাড করে দিই। ওকে, কোথায় ছিলাম? প্রবলেমেটিক ব্যাপার, এটা অটো অ্যাড করতে হবে, তো দেখতে হবে কিভাবে অটো অ্যাড হয়। বারবার অ্যাড আসছে যাচ্ছে, অসুবিধা হয়ে যাবে। আচ্ছা, অ্যাড is a one instruction, r1 and r2. So first we have to fetch this instruction, then decode this instruction, then execute means addition, proper addition, the execution part, and store the result. So instruction is executing like this. So now what is the pipeline? The pipeline is overlapped phase of instruction. So what are the phases here? So these are the phases. Okay, so how it overlapped? See this. First, the phases: F for fetch, decode, execution, and store. I write in y-axis, and the x-axis is the instruction here. I1, I2, I3, I4. The 4 instruction is there. So all are in fetch stages. So this is the clock here. Clock 1, clock 2, clock 3, clock 4. And here like this. Oh no, these are not clock in x-axis. 1, 2, 3, 4. It is a clock. Time. Okay, this is a structure, very interesting, in instruction pipeline. So what is the meaning of this structure? This structure meaning, it is the clock. So in 1 second, in the first second, the I1 instruction is only I1 is fetched in the fetch stage in the first second, and in the second clock, the I2 instruction in fetch and I1 instruction in decode. So these two are overlapped in this second. Now this third second, these 3 instructions are overlapped, but they are different in stage. They cannot same in stage because these are overlapping. So this is actually a parallel processing. So parallel processing is happened by the instruction pipeline system. So in the 4th second, there is 4 instruction is there, 1, 2, 3, 4. So all are overlapped. In the same second, we have one CPU here. Okay, we have one CPU. So how in single CPU, how the 4 instruction executed simultaneously, not simultaneously, executed concurrently, but in same time for these different stages. You see, in the 4th second, I1 is in the store stage, but I2 is in the execution stage, different stage. So that's why this is the overlapping phase of the pipeline, overlapping phase of the instruction. So that is called pipeline. So why now, question is that, sir, why we use this thing, this critical part? It is critical, na? So why we use? Our objective is same. Our objective is reduction. Reduction of what? Reduction of average instruction time. Reduction of average instruction time. So আচ্ছা এই পার্টটা হয়ে গেছে, তোমরা হয়ে গেলে বলবে, হ্যাঁ আঁকা হয়ে গেলে বলবে। এই দেখো আরেকজন এসে বসে আছে, আরে আমাকে তো জানাতে হবেই। full attendance. It how many students are there?
54, sir.
And I think there is 50 student joined. And all are joined in Google Classroom. সবাই জয়েন করেছো? ওখানে কিন্তু আমি 48 দেখছি, অনেকে কিন্তু করেনি।
Yes, sir.
স্যার ক্লাসরুমেও 46 স্টুডেন্টস মতো আছে, অনেকে দুবার করে জয়েন করে আছে।
এই দেখো, আচ্ছা সেটা ঠিক আছে, দুবার করেছে 10 বার করুক, কিন্তু টোটাল সব স্টুডেন্ট থাকতে হবে তো, সবাই তো নেই। তো ক্লাসরুমের আইডিটা অরিত্র আরেকবার শেয়ার করে দিও ওদের পার্সোনাল পার্সোনাল হোয়াটসঅ্যাপ ইয়েতে নাম্বারে, ওরা হয়তো গ্রুপ টুপ
হ্যাঁ।
দেখে না, বুঝেছো?
আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে।
মানে বিজি মানুষ তো বিজি মানুষদের দিয়ে প্রবলেম, আমাদের মতো চুনোপুটি নয়, বুঝেছো, তো বিজি মানুষ। ওকে, আমন বাদানি আবার পালিয়ে গেল। ওহো, তোমরা স্ক্রিন দেখছো কেন? তোমরা বোর্ডটা দেখো। ওকে, একটা ব্রেক আছে না তোমাদের? কখন জানি একটা ব্রেক আছে, ব্রেকের টাইম? হ্যাঁ,
লাগবে না, থাক।
এই টানা করিয়ে দেবো?
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ স্যার।
তাহলে এক কাজ করো, একটু আমি থাকুক এটা, মানে আমার মিটিং ক্লোজ করছি না, আমি 5 মিনিট পর আবার করছি, ঠিক আছে? আমরা গল্প টল্প করো, ঠিক আছে, নো প্রবলেম। আমি মিটিংটা ক্লোজ করছি না, ঠিক আছে? আমি নিজে মিউট করে দিচ্ছি, অসুবিধা নেই।
ওকে,
না, আমি মিউট করলে তো তোমাদের কথা শুনতে পাবো।
So can you talk in English or Hindi, sir?
Okay, I just say that I give you some break of 5 minutes. Here.
স্যার ওই গ্রাফটা একবার শেয়ার করবেন, স্ক্রিন প্রেজেন্ট করবেন।
হ্যাঁ, আমি স্ক্রিনটা খুলে রেখে দিচ্ছি, দাঁড়াও।
ওকে স্যার।
না, এটা তো
হ্যাঁ স্যার।
হ্যালো হ্যালো
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
আচ্ছা Aman, I don't have any normal headphone.
Sir, audio clear আছে অসুবিধা নেই ওর I guess internet problem.
Okay. Actually, I am using this phone, so that's why this headphone does not support in laptop. So it is the problem for me. I have to buy some other headphone. Excellent. Okay, Oritro, can you make some Google Forms for attendance? You just make a Google form and share in the chat box.
Okay, sir.
Google form and the only short answer type question like this, and the name and roll number, 2 things. And
Okay, sir.
just share it in the chat box.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay. They like this here form. Okay, Aritro, you can see this. Can you see Aritro?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Just here you write name and another question, name here answer and roll number. Okay, and just
Yes.
share it to your group.
Okay, definitely, sir.
কোথায় ছিলাম? ওকে, এখানে ছিলাম। সো So instruction pipeline, using instruction pipeline we reduce the average instruction time, and this time in CO, time means two type of time here. One is average instruction time. We have to reduce the time, we have to reduce the time, and this time is two types here. One is average instruction and another is average access. What is instruction time? Average instruction time means execution of one instruction. How many time is required? Execution, not execution, the total thing. Fetch, decode, execution and store. This total time is called average instruction time. Okay. Not average instruction time. Individual instruction time, I1, I2, I3, I4 like this. Individual instruction, and when I average the total instruction time, we get the average instruction time. If there is 4 instruction, so we just sum up the 4 instruction total time and divided by 4, so we get average instruction time. And average access time is the memory part, memory access. So for average reduce the average instruction time, this minus means reduce, average instruction time, we use the pipeline, and for reducing the average access time we use the cache memory. So these two things is very important for your subject. One is pipeline and another is cache memory. Previously we have two memories, the main memory and the secondary memory. Main memory means RAM and secondary your hard disk. So using for reducing the access time of the memory, we introduce this type of memory that's called cache. So in the third module we study detail in cache. We study detail in the third module. So now if I like this, there are 4 instruction only, and each instruction take one clock of its each phase. Okay, so now question is this: what are, not what are, what is average instruction time in pipeline and non-pipeline architecture, non-pipeline machine. Okay, so we have to compute the average instruction time for both cases, in pipeline case and in non-pipeline case. So first you calculate the average instruction time in non-pipeline. Non-pipeline is very simple. You just added the time. How much? Can you calculate? And total 4 instruction, each instruction take 1 clock of its each phase, and there is 4 phase. Okay, এটা আমি দিইনি, 4 phase. So how much time in non-pipeline?
Sir, 4 clocks. 4, sir, 4.
4.
Yes, sir.
একটু ভালো করে
Average, sir, I'm
দেখো
talking about-
অঙ্কটা, না just read this problem properly. 4 instruction is there.
Sir.
Each instruction have 4
স্যার
phases.
16 হবে,
হ্যাঁ,
16 হবে।
obviously 16 হবে. So how many clock? 4 instruction, each instruction and 4 phase, and each phase take 1 clock. So how many clock? 4 into 4, 16 in non-pipeline.
Sir, I have a question.
কি বলছো?
স্যার আপনি বলেছেন অ্যাভারেজ, সো 16 টোটাল, তারপরে 4 ইনস্ট্রাকশনস, তা অ্যাভারেজ তো 4ই হবে স্যার। স্যার অ্যাভারেজ টাইম স্যার 16 is the total. Each phase will take 1 clock.
Sir, ask the total time right now.
Average, I think.
अरे प्रियांशु अभी
No,
sir
no.
ने ना
Average instruction time.
Yes, you are right. Average instruction time is the average. Here you calculate.
Yes, sir.
Actually, it is not a proper average here. Okay, it is a total.
So yes, sir.
If it is not a total, so you cannot difference between the non-pipeline and pipeline structure. Now you have to calculate the main part. The non-pipeline is very simple, straightforward, but you have to calculate in non-pipeline structure how many clock is required. Can you calculate? How many?
7, sir.
7. Okay, I am trying. Okay, আমি দেখছি আমারটা ঠিক হয় নাকি, আমি করছি, আমি মিলিয়ে নেব। 7. Okay, look at the approach to solve this type of question.
Sir, you have already done this before in the previous block.
Okay,
You can continue from that one.
no, actually I want to give you the exact, not this I want here.
Yes, sir.
I
Continue,
give you
sir.
the vertical view. Here I solve this problem in horizontal view. It is very easy to understand. Okay, so horizontal view. So they will see this thing. This is the 4th stage, 4 different stage: fetch, decode, execution and store for one instruction. And here the time is here, not starting from 0, is starting from 1, 2, 3, 4. Is a clock. Now in I2, instruction is 4, so I2 here like this. Fetch, decode, execution, store. Why I2 start the fetch stage in clock 2? Because in the clock 1, I1 is in fetch stage. So if we can't write the I2 fetch stage in the clock 1 because already I1 is there. So when I1 completes its fetch stage in the time of second clock. So in the time of second clock, I1 is in decode stage, but we can put I2 is in fetch stage. So this is the concept of pipeline, overlapping phases. So this is 5. And here six, this is I3, and I4, this is like fetch, decode, execution, store. 7. Yes, 7 total time. You can say it is average instruction time is 7. So obviously in pipeline we see that we reduce the time using the pipeline. In non-pipeline structure, it take a 16 clock. Why? This 4 into 4 instruction, 4 phase, straightforward, 16 clock. But here it is non-pipeline structure. But in pipeline structure is 7. So we reduce the clock using pipeline. Okay, write down one problem. Write down one problem. Question 3, ne? Question 3. Consider two machine. Consider two machine. Consider two machine is aimed for aimed AIMED is aimed for 25% speed up. 25% speed up. Okay, in this process its CPI, its CPI means clock per instruction. I told in previous class, clock per instruction, CPI is increased. CPI is increased by 20%. Okay. CPI increased by 20%. If the machine 1, first machine, if the machine 1 clock frequency, if the machine 1 clock frequency is 1 megahertz, if the machine 1 clock frequency is 1 megahertz, so what is the clock frequency of M2 মানে machine 2? Okay, okay, if you have to use this formula which I give in first class, T average equal to N into CPI into T clock. Okay, and there are two machines, so two equations are there. From the two equation you have to calculate the T clock for machine 2. T clock for machine 2. How you solve? Can anyone tell me what is the practical meaning of the clock frequency? Can anyone tell?
It is the number of instruction per clock.
Yes, obviously. Can you tell me the practical, which you see in your machine or your daily life, in your daily life machine, practical life? It is in megahertz, megahertz, gigahertz.
1 million bits of instruction.
I know that. I just want to say, when you buy a computer or desktop or anything, mobile, anything, so here you can you see that 2.23 gigahertz.
Yes, sir.
You see the term?
Yes, sir.
Intel
sir.
2.23 gigahertz.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So it is the clock frequency actually. Okay, it is the clock frequency. And after that, after solving this math, I explain the core concept. It is dual. You heard the term, no? Dual core, octa core. Now
Yes,
system
sir.
is in octa core mobile. So what is the meaning of the core actually? So it is not required for your Mac out exam, but it is the actual purpose of our study to understand these terms which we are using in daily life.
Yes, sir, definitely.
Can you solve this? Can anyone solve? কারুর হলো? Just using this formula, you have only this formula. You have only this formula in your hand, and you have to solve this math by using this formula. And it is very logical.
Sir, can you explain the question one more time?
Okay.
The first line.
Okay.
Aim for
25% speed up. 25% speed up means 25% speed up mean machine 1 and 2, there is two machine 1 and machine 2. Machine 2 is 25% more faster than machine 1. Okay, machine 2 is more faster than machine 1. How much? 25% faster. And watch this here. This question actually very critical questions. Not critical, it is easy. This actually at 1 second. Okay, this question is from ISI entrance exam. You know the institute ISI?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, it is after BTech, the MTech from ISI, the qualifying exam, entrance exam for MTech in ISI. This question is from this paper, entrance for MTech in ISI. Okay, don't panic, it is very easy. If you understand this question, it is easy to solve.
Sir, is the answer 1.5?
1.6. Oh, so close. 1.6. Okay, I just solved here. See. Okay, there is two machine. So, and two machine 25% speed up means the in terms of time. In terms of time. That means T2 means T average. The of second machine T2 is more faster than T1, 25% faster. So what is the value of T2? T2 is 3/4 T1. You can write like this. Can you explain this? How I write? Okay, T2 is 25% faster. That means time taken by T2 is 25% lesser from T1.
Yes.
If T1 take 100 nanosecond, just assume that T1 take 100 nanosecond. So how much T2 take? 75.
75.
Okay. So now you understand the equation?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So T2 is 3 by 4 T1.
Yes,
sir.
You just multiply 3 by 4 into 100. You get 75.
Yes, sir.
So T2 is 3 by 4 T1. Fine. Understand. Logical. So it is the meaning of the first line. 25% speed up. Okay. So, and another is CPI1 is given. CPI1 is given. And CPI2, we have to calculate the CPI2. So CPI2, how much? CPI1 plus it increased by 20%. It increased by 20%. So CPI1 plus 20% of CPI1. Fine. I can write like this, the second line.
Yes, sir.
CPI2 equal to CPI1 plus another 20% of CPI1. So if you common this CPI1 term, so it's come like this, 1 plus 1 by 5. Fine?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So it's 6 by 5 CPI. So now we got the two equation. First one is T1, T2 equal to 3 by 4 T1 and CPI2 equal to 6 by 5 CPI1. Fine. Okay. Now I write the second the formulas. And here, what is the value of N2? N2 means number of instruction. So N2 equal to N1 equal to N. Why? Because in the question there is no mention in N. So that's why we have to assume the number of instruction same for the both machine. When we compare two machine in practical, so the number of instruction always be same. Okay. So here T1 equal to N1 into CPI1 into T clock 1. अरे यार এটা কি হয়ে গেল ও আচ্ছা T clock 1 it is a T1 and T2 equal to N2 into CPI2 into T clock 2. Now we just put the value here. 3 by 4 T1 in place of T2 and N1 N2 are same, so we write N here and here 6 by 5 CPI1 and T clock 2. And we have to compute the T clock 2 in the frequency term. It is the time term. So in the physics, you studied that 1 by T equal to frequency. You know that?
Yes, sir.
In physics,
Yes,
11, 12. In physics, you study the frequency is 1 by T.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So we have to calculate the frequency of T clock 2. That means the frequency of 1 by T clock 2. That means it's 1 by T clock 2. Okay. So it is the equation. Now it is the equation 1, the 2 equation, and it is the equation 3. Now you divide the equation 3 by equation 1. You divide the equation 3 by equation 1. 3 by 1. So what we get? And this n1 you can write n here, because n1 and n2 are n is equal. So this n and n is আবার কেউ এলো কেমন করে ঘন্টা বাজলো? হ্যাঁ এসছে। Okay, so if I divide the equation 3 by divide by equation 1, so we get this 3 by 4 equal to 6 by 5. T clock 2 by T clock 1.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now,
Yes, sir. I believe.
Now 6 by 5, and here in the problem the frequency is given, not t is given. So you just convert this frequency, the time term in the frequency, time period in frequency. So t clock 2 is 1 by f clock 2, and it is 1 by f clock, it is a frequency term, clock 1. Okay, 1 by f clock 2 and 1 by f clock 1. So 6 by 5 into f clock 1 by f clock 2. Just interchange the numerator denominator. হয়ে গেল। দিয়ে আমাকে বার করতে হবে কি? We want to calculate the f clock 2. And what is the value of f clock 1? F clock 1 is 1.
1 megahertz.
1 megahertz. So what is the value of f clock 2? It is 1.6. You just calculate from here. Just calculate this equation. It is easy, no? Now
Yes, sir. 1.6 megahertz.
1.6 megahertz. F 1 by f clock 2 is 3 into 5, 15 by 24. So 24 by 15, তাই তো?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
24 by 15.
15.
F clock 2 is 24 by 15.
Yes, sir. 8 by 5.
8 by 5. 1.6.
1.6. Yes, sir.
Okay, so observation. What is your observation here? If you want to speed up your machine, so you have to increase the frequency of your machine. The machine 2 frequency f clock 2 is 1.6, and what is the frequency of machine 1? It's 1. So the frequency is increased. So if we want to, what is the observation from this problem? If we want to increase the speed up, if you want to the speed, or all of we want the speed in your system, না এই আমার মোবাইলটা খুব স্লো হয়ে গেছে, আমার কম্পিউটারটা স্লো। ওকে,
হ্যাঁ স্যার।
হ্যাঁ, so if you want to speed up this your system, so if you have to increase the, just write this line, you have to increase the clock frequency. It is your observation from this problem. Just write this line. When we want to speed up our machine, we have to increase our clock frequency of our CPU or machine. Okay, now I coming to the practical scenario. The practical scenario here, the practical approach. But approach for what? Approach for speed up. approach for speed up our machine. So the practical approach is increase the clock frequency. Up arrow means increase. So in our old microprocessor, old microprocessor is called 8085 microprocessor. This 8085 microprocessor you will study in the, I think in third year. Microprocessor at a subject ache. In microprocessor subject you study the 8085. So in 8085 microprocessor the clock frequency is 3 megahertz. Now in nowadays it is in gigahertz. In future it is it will be in gigar por ki hobe TB terahertz. Okay, so day by day it increasing. So now in 8086 the next revolution of the microprocessor is doubled, 6 megahertz, and 80186 it 100 megahertz. It is very old system, and now after that Pentium 4. Anyone use Pentium 4 machine? I think no. What are your ages? 19 or 18, 19?
Yes, sir.
So can you use Pentium 4 processor, old computer, desktop?
I was using, sir.
Okay,
No,
Pentium 4 3.5 gigahertz. Okay, Pentium 4 3.5 gigahertz. Now we are in Pentium 4, I think, till now. Okay, so what is the approach? Approach is increasing the clock frequency. Increasing the clock frequency. Now one problem is occur here. If you increasing the clock frequency, then lots of heat is generated. Lots of heat in your machine পুরো গরম হয়ে যায়। তুমি যদি ইনক্রিজ করো ক্লক ফ্রিকোয়েন্সি, if you increase the clock frequency, lots of heat will generated to increase the frequency. So because of this problem we have to increase the number of fans also, the number of fans in your machine. So when you increase the clock frequency you have to increase the number of fans. Fans means the fan মানে ये fan নয়, fan মানে ये আর কি হাওয়া দেয় যেটা আর কি, ঠিক আছে,
cooling fan.
CPU fan.
হ্যাঁ fan. So number of fans. So cost is increase. Cost মানে দাম বাড়বে, ঠিক আছে, cost is increase. Okay, so there is a solution for this kind of problem. Because of this heat generating problem there is a solution. This solution is called the Generaco termta. It's not important for your it's interesting to know. Green computing. Okay, green computing, the modern solution. So green computing is a process of save your power of computation process. Save the power of computation process. Green computing is used to save the power, and it reduce the CPI. It reduce the CPI value. Now in green computing they say like this, we using the dual core instead of using the single core. So now the two instruction IX and IY executed in two core C1 and C2. This is called dual core processor, dual core processor. And what is the meaning of this dual core? In previous example, we have seen the one instruction take one clock. One instruction take one clock. In the machine of dual core, two instruction takes one clock. Okay. Just this is the difference. Two instruction take one clock because CPU have dual core. CPU can simultaneously execute the two instruction at a time. That's why in one clock CPU can execute two instruction. So if the two instruction is one clock, now one instruction is how many? Half clock?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So now the CPI clock per instruction is less than 1.
Yes, sir.
Less than 1.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we just decrease the CPI value. If you decrease the CPI value, automatically T average will be decreased because it is directly proportional to T average. T average equal to n into CPI plus T clock 1. So directly proportional to CPI, the T average. So if I decrease the CPI, so T average automatically decrease.
Yes.
But there is a problem here. Again problem is arised. When is a green computing solution, and after that there is a problem. There is a problem with this. Not use simultaneously both core. So for this problem there is another solution called HPC. This is very important. If you guys want to study in future in research or MTech, so in MTech, HPC one of your domain. HPC means high performance computing. This domain only in IITs and some of NITs, not in private colleges. So HPC is a domain of your study. High performance computing. Just note this term. Just write down this. High performance computing. And this domain is related to your computer organization architecture part. So if you guys want to study in HPC or specialized in HPC, so you have to know the fundamental concept of the computer architecture and organization properly. It is very important for you if you guys want to study HPC. And your designation after completing that course, the MTech in HPC, your designation will be the computer designer or computer architect, not software or computer engineer. And after that you can be computer scientist, the high professional term in our science, professional place, the computer scientist. So if you want to be a computer scientist, you have to understand the concept of this subject, this core subject. This subject is only the core subject of our computer science, of our syllabus. তোমরা হয়তো শুনেছো যে আমাদেরটা কোর ইঞ্জিনিয়ারিং নয়, উই আর নট কোর ব্রাঞ্চ, উই আর সফটওয়্যার ব্রাঞ্চ. কোর মিন্স মেকানিক্যাল, সিভিল, electrical. This is core. Electronics is also not a core branch.
Electrical.
Hello, কিছু বলছো? Hello. So but we are in core. If you study this subject, this is the core subject of our engineering, the one and only core subject. Okay. So this is HPC, means high performance computing.
Sir, is this also called as hyper-threading?
Hyper?
Threading.
No. HPC means high performance computing. You search in Google, just write the term HPC. Oh, you already search. If you already search, then HPC in computer science, just type this total line and search. Okay. এগুলো আর তোমাদের জেনে লাভ নেই। ওকে, আচ্ছা, today's last problem. After solving this problem, this class is over. আচ্ছা, how much time assigned for the two classes total?
Sir, 1 hour 30 minutes.
Oh, we crossed the time, I think. It is 2 hours. Guys, are you bored? Hello.
No, sir.
No, sir.
When you bored, you just stop me and just ভাগিয়ে দেবে আমাকে, হ্যাঁ, just stop করবে যে না অনেক হলো, আর নয়, ঠিক আছে? জাস্ট বলুন অনেক হয়েছে স্যার, আর পারছি না।
না স্যার, ভালো
একদম
ক্লাসে কেউ বোর হয় না।
একটাই তো ভালো ক্লাস।
না এরকম বলো না, অন্য টিচাররা রাগ করবে। একজন টিচারের সামনে আরেকজনের বলো না, হ্যাঁ, আমারই কিরকম মানে খারাপ লাগে। যাই হোক, ওকে, another practical problem. Just write down this problem, very interesting. 100 instruction is there, 100 instruction program. Okay, program means one program can be one program have 100 instruction, has 40% sequential pattern, sorry, not pattern, sequential portion, 40% sequential portion. Now number 1, what is the speed up? First of all, I told again that in the CO subject there is no predefined formula to solve the problems. Okay, you have to proper understanding of the problem, you have to understand the properly the problem in your arithmetic type of problem. আরে ছোটবেলায় যে অ্যারিথমেটিক করতে ওরকম টাইপের। ওকে, প্রফিট অ্যান্ড লস, আর কি ছিল, পার্সেন্টেজ আর ইন্টারেস্ট, elementary school classes. So this types of problem is there now, very boring. So what is the speed up? And CPI equal to 1 clock with এই কোয়াড বানান ভুল লিখলাম, স্পেলিং কোয়াড কোড, ঠিক আছে?
হ্যাঁ স্যার, ঠিক আছে।
আরে আমি ভুল লিখলে তোমরা ঠিক করে নিও, আমি অত স্পেলিং পারি না। কোয়াড কোর মেশিন কম্পেয়ার টু সিঙ্গেল কোর। A new problem, it is the new problem because quad core is a new, not বেশি দিন তো আবিষ্কার হয়নি। speed up with 60 core Can you see any 60 core machine? And
Yes, sir, in the
120
servers.
core.
No, sir.
So it is the
No, sir.
problem of 2050, I think. The future in the Hollywood movies, the future computer. So in future it is 60 core. So this question is another entrance examination question. This entrance, you know the term?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, DRDO.
DRDO is scientist organization, I think. Okay, so DRDO entrance paper in computer science, computer scientist entrance, this question is given. So if you solve this question in one shot, so you don't need to study BTech. You directly go to DRDO and research. Try to solve. This is the open challenge to you.
हाँ रिसर्च तो एक ही है
So what is the sequential portion?
Sequential portion means in the program there is no looping or conditioning. Okay, when we write the program in C program, we using the loop or using the condition if else. So if we do not use this kind of loop and if else, so this program is totally sequential. So in the program 40% portion are sequential and left the 60% are branch and this loop conditions are using. Good question. So understand the logic behind the sequential?
Yes, sir. Just I want to know that the 60% we can use the pipeline part or
Yes,
something else.
60%. Yes, this is the logic. 60% you use in pipelining part, but you cannot use the 40% in pipelining part.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
that is the logic, actual logic. Now you
So,
can solve. Now you can solve.
From
I guarantee.
yes, sir. For 100 instructions, the 40% 40 instructions can be done by sequential portion, and the 16
60 instruction can be
40%?
done by 40 instruction can be done by sequential portion. That means 40 instruction take 40 clock.
40 clock. Yes, sir.
Yes, and left 60 instructions are done in the parallel processing, means the pipelining, mean by the core. Okay,
Yes, sir.
so what are the clock required for left 60% port, 60% portion? Clock
Sir,
is reduced.
if
Clock is not 60. Clock is not 60 for 60%. It is reduced.
using quad core in that so it is 1 by 60 first of all.
What core?
If we are using quad core, then it will by 60 per instant. Sorry, sir. 60 by 4.
Yes, 60 by 4 clock. Yes, 60 by 4 clock. So how much? The total clock? 40 clock plus 60 by 4
4
clock.
clock.
So how much?
Yes. So it is 1.
15 plus 40, 55 clock. So 55 clock when we using the quad core machine. And when we using the single core machine, how much clock?
That
Okay, see,
40.
S is a speed up term and this S x comma 1. Okay, X defines the core. Now you just write this line. I don't solve total, I just help you. Okay, I want you solve it. One core machine and time with X core machine. X core machine, okay. And in quad core machine, in place of X you put 4. You put 4. So time with one clock machine is 100 clock you required for 100 instructions because it is one core. And time with X core machine, 40% of instruction is sequential and 60% of instruction you can using the core part, the 4 core, so 60 divided by 4 clock. So it is 100 clock by 55 clock. So what is the speed up? 1.81. Fine.
Yes, sir.
Now you guys calculate the next part. 80 core and 60 core and 120 core.
Sir, for 60 core it will be 41.
Yes.
41 clock.
41 clock and 120 core.
For 120, 40 and half.
So half clock is not logical. So you can take 1 here, approx value.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
So
Got it, sir. Got it.
okay. So how much for 60 core? Speed up value 100 by 41.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. 100 by 41 for 60 core, 2.45 I think.
Yes.
So for 60 core is 60 equal to 1 equal to 100 by this 40 by 60 by 60, right? So 100 by 41 it's 2.45. Now S120, 1 means 120 core, 100 clock plus 40 plus 60 by 120. And it is the approx value is 1. Why? Because instruction is not divided. Instruction is not divided, na? So if you increase the code to 120, the same result is given 2.45. In case of 120 core, if you get the same result, speed up 2.45. So what is your observation? Observation is not increase the core infinitely. Not increase the core infinitely. You have to optimize the core because of the core. When we increase the code 120, there is no improvement. It is result is same 2.45, 2.45. That means in the machine there is some code here. This code. So here this 60 core is used. 60 core used and this 60 core is not used. Just wastage. Just wastage of your cost. Wastage of your money. Wastage of your money. So we have to increase the core value by some optimization technique, not increasing infinitely. Now in this question something is added now. 20% parallelism increase. Okay, 20% parallelism increase in 60 core machine. So what is the value of speed up now? Can you solve? 20%
100 by 20 plus 80 by 60.
Yes, 20% parallelism increase means the 20% parallelism means 60% of portion. So 60% of increase in instruction, 20% of increasing in parallelism. So 60 into 20 by 100, it is 12. It is 12. So what is the speed up now? Speed up is acha 20% of increasing parallelism, but here just take it is 2 core. কি করব কিছু করব কি বলছো? আচ্ছা 20% parallelism increase in 2 core machine, मतलब dual core machine, not 60 core, just dual core, and 20% parallelism increase. So what is the speed up value? Now see this, 2 by 1, so 100 clock, 40% sequential part, and increment of the 20% of the parallel part by 2. So 100
So the sequential part will decrease, I think.
huh?
So if we increase the parallel part, wouldn't the sequential part decrease?
Yes, 40% will decrease. Yes, you are correct. So 40% is decreased by 12%, right? Though, so it is, I think, 28. No. It is 40 till now. Why? Because it increment of parallel processing, that means increment on not in the 100, increment in total. So now the program part is 120%. Okay, so this is not effect in the sequential part. Sequential part is remain same. Understand this. This incrementation is happening 120%. Actual sequential part is remain same. In the sequential part there is no effect. So it is 40 plus 72 by 2. So 100.
Will the numerator change to 120?
Huh? No. I am trying to say. So if you increase the value in this not sequential part, so it don't affect in the sequential part. It only affect on the non-sequential part. Okay, it only affect. That means parallelism increase, that means there is not effect in the instruction. ইনস্ট্রাকশনে কোনো এফেক্ট করেই নি ব্যাপারটা, যে এখানে ইনস্ট্রাকশনটা কমে যাবে, মানে সিকোয়েন্সিয়াল পোর্শনে ইনস্ট্রাকশনটা কমে যাবে। সো ইট ইজ নট এফেক্ট দেয়ার। 60% অফ প্রোগ্রামে প্যারালিজমটা ইনক্রিজ করা হয়েছে 20%, দ্যাটস ওয়াই ইটস এফেক্ট অন দ্য 60% অফ পোর্শন, সো দ্যাটস ওয়াই ইট ইজ 72 হিয়ার. So 40 plus 36 I think, so it is 100 by 76. How much the value? Can you calculate?
1.315. 1.315.
1.315. Now you see the speed up ratio. Okay, so what is the observation here? Observation is last line, doubling the write down this line, doubling the parallelism give you the better performance. Doubling the parallelism give you the better performance. Than doubling the number of core. তো কি বললাম? Doubling the parallelism better performance instead of যা এটা এত বড় হয়ে যাচ্ছে কেন? ইনস্টেড অফ doubling the core, doubling the number of core. Okay, 1:15. Okay, today class is over.
Okay, sir.
Thank you guys for supporting me. This 2
you,
hours, I think 2 hours, more than 2 hours.
Yes.
It is unexpected. Okay, chalo, bye. অরিত্র,
Yes, sir.
you send the form.
Sir, I have already sent that in the chat and I will also send that in the group.
This one?
Yes, sir.
The link.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, it is the attendance link to me also. I need the Excel sheet.
Yes, sir. I will send that to you.
Okay, you just send the Excel sheet. Okay, the attendance sheet.
Okay, sir.
Okay,
Actually, sir, I had said.
I give you my attendance also here, but I have no college roll number. Okay. I have my employee ID only, not college roll number.
No, sir.
Okay, roll number. How many student highest roll number is here? 117.
115 most probably.
115. Okay, so I am 116. Last one. चलो.